I fuck with a lot of people, but the biggest inspiration was that nigga Wayne. But the way that he goddamn greeted me, that's like the second. That's like really the main reason why I never goddamn. I always had in my mind like I never in my life treat another person like this.
He didn't want to be his enemy. He wanted to be his protege. Young Thug didn't just admire Lil Wayne. He idolized him. Wayne wasn't just his favorite rapper, he was the blueprint. You can hear it in Thug's earliest mixtapes. The raspy delivery, the coded slang, the alien flows. He was mimicking Wayne, down to the breath control. But Thug wasn't just copying, he was evolving the sound. With pitch shifts, half-sung bars, and tones that changed mid-verse, Thug could bend his voice like an instrument. People didn't know what to call it, but it was catchy, weird, and completely new. And by 2014, the industry had taken notice. Young Thug was hip-hop's newest wild card, and right behind him, Birdman. That's when things got messy. Let's rewind a bit. Lil Wayne had been Birdman's golden child for over a decade. From Thaw Block Is Hot to Thaw Carter 3, Wayne had carried Cash Money on his back. But when his album Thaw Carter 5 kept getting delayed, Wayne finally broke. He went public, calling out Birdman for blocking his release and holding back money. He even sued him for $51 million. And in the middle of all this chaos, Birdman found a new favorite, Young Thug. He was younger, fresher, hungrier, and, let's be real, he reminded Birdman of a young Wayne. Except this time, Birdman didn't have to share control. Thug was his new artist, his new star. To Wayne, it looked like betrayal. To Thug, it looked like an open lane to greatness. That's when he made his boldest move yet. Thug announces he's dropping an album called Carter 6. You heard that right. The next chapter in Wayne's most iconic series without Wayne. Fans were stunned. Wayne was furious. He tweeted, "Y'all let them do this bullshit, I'm done." Then came the legal threats. Wayne's team moved fast to shut it down. Thug responded with a name change. Now it was Barter 6, a play on words. But the message was clear, I'm next. And Thug didn't stop there. On stage, he trolled Wayne openly. In interviews, he danced around the topic. But the tension was thick and getting worse. Wayne, frustrated and sidelined by Birdman, was watching his legacy get mocked by a kid who used to worship him. And the fans, they picked sides. Then came April 26th, 2015. Lil Wayne finishes a show in Atlanta. He gets on his tour bus, headed into the night, and out of nowhere, gunshots. Multiple rounds fired. The bus takes heavy damage. Thankfully, no one is hit. But the message was loud and clear. This wasn't just random, it was personal. Atlanta police begin investigating, and a few weeks later, they make an arrest. A man named Jimmy Winfrey, aka Pee Wee Roscoe, a known affiliate of YSL, Young Thug's crew. Not only that, Winfrey had worked as Thug's tour manager. In the indictment, authorities say he took direct orders. They even cite phone calls made before and after the shooting with Thug and Birdman. You won't believe what they found next. Winfrey allegedly called Birdman right after the shooting. And Birdman answered. He reportedly told him, time for that dude to get his money. The implication? Some kind of message, or payment, or threat. Prosecutors tried to tie Thug and Birdman to the shooting, but they were never formally charged. Only Winfrey took the fall. He pleaded guilty and got 20 years. But even with the conviction, questions lingered. Was this just one rogue affiliate trying to prove himself? Or was it something bigger? A silent war in hip-hop, where words turned into bullets. Wayne never addressed the incident directly, but his relationship with Birdman crumbled after that. They stopped speaking, and the lawsuits got uglier. And Thug, he kept rising. Fast forward to the present, Young Thug found himself at the center of one of hip-hop's most high-profile legal battles. The government alleged that YSL was more than just a record label, claiming it operated as a criminal enterprise involved in violence and illegal activity. Among the charges was the infamous 2015 tour bus shooting of Lil Wayne's convoy. Thug faced serious jail time, but he beat the prison time. He didn't get locked up. Instead, he was sentenced to 10 years probation. The case took nearly 2 full years, and throughout that time, the prosecution faced intense scrutiny. Critics questioned why it took so long and whether the evidence truly justified the charges. When Thug finally walked out, he was met with overwhelming support from fans and the public alike. Many saw his probation sentence as a victory and a chance for redemption. Despite all the drama, young Thug never lost sight of the man who inspired him from the start. Even after years of tension, insults, and controversy, he still considers Lil Wayne his biggest influence. Because sometimes the deepest rivalries are born from admiration gone awry. What began as a young fan chasing his idol's approval turned into one of the most talked about feuds in hip-hop history. A story of loyalty, betrayal, and how quickly respect can turn to rivalry. In the end, it's a reminder that in the world of rap, the lines between love and war are often razor thin.